Well, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club, everybody. Today, we got a special guest. Allysha Lee is with us. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm just thinking about how that sounds the same as like every other 9 Club show I've seen. You say that same fucking line.
You do a custom one for her.
No, I like it.
You like it?
It's kind of trippy to hear it like... So if it feels like I'm watching it, but I'm about to be talking about it.
We're going to talk for a while.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming. This is
Thank
incredible. What's going on? What do you do? What does Allysha Lee do?
What do I do?
I mean, like on a regular day, right? You grew up here in El Segundo. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Right now you live in Oceanside,
Yep.
right? Like a typical morning, you're not going to go skate that day. Let's
If I
start
don't
there.
go skate.
Yeah. Like wake up what
Okay.
time? Let's go. I want to go through a day.
On a day that I don't skate, let's see. So I'm kind of a morning bird. I wake up early, like all the time, even if I go to sleep at like 2.
What's early?
Maybe like 7, 6.
Oh, that's
No,
good.
I wake up so early. I sleep like average 5 hours a night. And it's even worse when I'm on a skate trip. I'm like,
Do you nap?
I can't go to sleep. I always say I'm going to nap, and then I can't get to it.
Just lay down for a while.
Yeah.
5 hours. You need 8. You need 8 hours of sleep. But even on a skate trip, I mean, you're skating all day. You're going to different spots. You're doing all this stuff. How are you not tired?
It's weird because physically I am tired, but then I just suck at sleeping. Like, it's seriously been that way since for forever. I used to cry about it, like, in elementary school.
To go to sleep.
Seriously, I'd lie down, have my eyes closed for like 2 hours, and I could not, like, nothing would happen.
I mean, that could be a little discouraging.
Yeah, that's
But
why I'd cry.
There's techniques, though. Have you read about like
Well,
certain,
like white noise and shit or something?
stuff like that? And there's certain things that
Works
you
for
could
me.
do to trigger, sleep.
Like tea?
Oh, chamomile tea's good.
But isn't there like a thought process or something? Or
There's like a breathing technique.
Breathing
too.
I've heard of like military
Like counting
techniques
sheep?
also. Counting sheep.
Yeah, I've tried that. It doesn't
Have
work. I
you?
just laugh. It's fucking funny. I'm like,
Because
why the
there's no
fuck
sheep.
am I-
Yeah.
You want brown noise, not white noise.
Raj knows all the noises. Yeah. He's in his headphones. He's listening to a green noise right now.
Wait, what's brown noise?
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck that is.
You don't know? Oh, you're just making stuff up?
No, I'm serious. It's called brown noise. This is what puts me to sleep all the time.
Haven't you ever gone into his room and it's got the whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like, what are you
No.
doing in here?
Sounds like dubstep.
But it's not. Okay, so sleep, right? Now you wake up at 7. You go get a coffee, go get a tea. Do you make it at home?
Wake up early, brush my teeth, do my thing, get ready for the day.
Sure.
Probably about 8 or 8:30, I'll go out and I'll go to a local coffee shop. I live really close to Steel Mill.
Oh, sick.
So I'll go there sometimes, but there's like other coffee shops.
Riley
I
working?
actually like. I'd never seen him work there.
Really?
I have a couple of friends that work there though. But yeah, I'll wake up early, go get a coffee, or actually I usually drink like a chai latte or a matcha,
Those are good.
and I'll sit and read for a minute,
Like the New York
like a
Times.
couple of hours. No, I'll
Oh.
just read like some books that I bring.
Really? You're a big reader.
A little bit.
What books?
So
It's interesting to hear a skater say that.
Other than Mark Tucci?
I mean, okay, if you count these as books, I read a lot of like Japanese manga, like they're comic books pretty much, but they're like anime books
In
So it's-
English.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't read in Japanese. I
Okay.
wish I was that cool or talented, but I can't. Yeah. But I'll sit for a few hours and then maybe go visit a bookstore after that or something.
Okay.
Then I'll go drive down and get boba tea and hang out.
Sounds like an exhilarating day.
It sounds like
amazing.
Reading
it's
in
so
tea,
mellow.
coffee.
No, but that's great though, because I almost feel like that's you're recharging your batteries. You're just having a mellow day. You're recharging.
When I don't skate, honestly, I feel like they're like what do you call it? Like self-care days. You know,
Sure,
I just like having days to
yeah.
myself or like hang out and like kind of be mellow
Sure.
and rejuvenate from a long week or whatever.
Right.
Do you surf at all?
No.
No? That's close
I,
to the beach, kind of, yeah?
Yeah, actually, I live
You're close
like
to the beach too, but you don't surf.
I don't know. Hey, well, she...
Beach is like 4 blocks away here.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah. I don't know. Sometimes... Who's Axel? He lives kind of close, or he lives kind of with Lizzie, right?
Yeah, they live
where they go
not
get
too
boba
far
tea
from
with.
me. Yeah, fuck. We drive 45 minutes to go get boba tea. And we literally will sometimes sit there for like 3 hours and fucking just talk and have tea.
There you go.
But no, I don't surf because I don't like the cold water, and I'm
Yeah.
really bad at swimming.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't learn how to swim until I was 11,
No way.
which is kind of fucked up, right?
Oh, it's interesting.
Some people don't know how to swim at all.
Yeah.
That's true.
My whole
I think it's an
family
instinct.
doesn't know how to swim.
Isn't that
fucking
something you
so
would
Asian.
want to learn how to do?
Well, it's something that you
Yeah.
the parents take the kids to swim class,
Yeah.
or like a local teacher at somebody's pool or something.
I took swim lessons in El Segundo when I was like in grade school, and I swear to God, they just had us fucking blow bubbles in the in the pool. Like, what is this teaching us? It's nothing.
Yeah, that's
How to blow bubbles.
I
sounds
paid
like a-
money to learn how to go
Sounds like a good,
pool. I don't know.
sounds like a good gig. I might get into that. Maybe
You
make
don't have
some
to
extra
do
money.
Krob, the swimming teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just blow the bubble.
Yeah.
Blow the bubble.
Chris shows up in a Speedo just blowing bubbles.
Speedo. Fucking guy. So, okay, let's get into the skate stuff now, because it's your day
That's what she does.
not skating is cool. I like it. It's
Really mellow.
No, but it's
Very
my
mellow.
It's
Maybe
my
I'll go shop, like go hang out with a friend.
What are you shopping
Or two.
for, though?
Literally the most random things ever. I'll go to like, all these little Japanese stores that have these crazy little trinkets that I don't need for anything. They're just like fun stuff that I decide to buy for no reason.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Like,
Are you a hoarder?
no, I'm not a hoarder, but I'll think things are super cute or something and like buy it, even though I don't need it. Like, there's no use for these things.
Just a
but-
collection of knickknacks.
Yeah, like Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's Goku's wife. I have like little trinkets of her like sitting in my room, or like fucking like a little I don't know.
You ever been to Comic-Con?
No, I want to go. Maybe this year.
yeah.
I think we should do a segment with her at
Oh, that'd
Comic-Con.
be amazing.
Oh, you probably go
That would be
crazy
so
there.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm down. Let's go.
Okay, so but in Oceanside, do you go like if you're gonna go skate?
Yeah.
Like going to the ramp or a bowl is probably different. Like, do you have like a routine?
Gotta bring pads.
You know what I mean? Like it's a thing. You almost hit Raj.
I've been a pad baby since I was little. But no, if I just like want to go skate on any given day, I'll probably go to Prince Park, which is like 2 miles away from my
Oh,
house.
okay.
Like
That's
super
mellow.
close.
Yeah.
Like half of my Instagram posts or clips are like there. It's the same fucking bowl every time. But otherwise, sometimes I'll go skate vert. Every once in a while I'll go to like Hawks Ramp or lately I've been liking the Vans Ramp, the Huntington Beach. They have our Grosso's ramp.
Grosso's ramp, right,
That thing
right.
is so sick.
Used to be the Academy's old ramp.
Yeah, you're right. I used to go to Academy too, but that's before I lived in San Diego.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Or if there's a session somewhere like Nicole, my friend Nicole or Nora, there'll be a place where they're skating. And
Oh, right.
I'll hit them up or they'll hit me up and I'll go session with them.
How did you even get into skating?
I started skating because my dad and his brother, they were like cruising around in the front yard of our apartment one day. And this is when I was living in Lomita.
Okay.
I was like 5 or 6 years old. And then, I don't know, I just thought it looked really cool. And I was like, hey, I want a skateboard. I turned like 7 and I got one. And then I started cruising around our front yard. And then, yeah, the first skate park I ever went to was Upland.
What board was it? Do you remember?
It was like some board from Big Five. And it had a bunch of Sailor Moon and Powerpuff Girls stickers on it.
Were you hyped on it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I loved it. I found out like a year and a half ago. I was talking to my mom about my first skateboard, and she's like, "Yeah, I left it out on the curb, and someone took it." And I was like, "You gave away my first skateboard? What the fuck? Why'd you do that?"
This was later on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This was like.
She
yeah,
put it
not
on
too
the
long
curb.
ago.
Did she put a free sign on it?
No, but it was just a given that it was like a free
Yeah.
board. Just like take it. I think she must have put a couple of other things out with it, and
Should've thrown
just
the
take
trash
it.
out on it.
Were you
Yeah.
bummed that she gave away your, or do you even care?
I
There's something sentimental about it.
Yeah, if there was any board that I cared for, it would probably be my very first skateboard ever.
Sure.
But I wasn't mad. I was just like, oh, really? Fuck, you gave that away? I mean, I guess I can't do anything about it. I'm not going to get upset. But it's a little, I felt sentimental towards
Yeah.
it. So I was like, little bummed.
For some reason, I've never kept any board before, used. For some reason, I kept my first board I ever got.
Every other board I give away, I'll leave them at the park
Yeah.
or just let a kid take it or something, you know?
Isn't that weird? Yeah. Huh.
My first
And then, so you
skateboard.
got into the Powerpuff Girl board and everything. And then did you ever get, what was the next board that you got? The like a real skateboard.
I remember my board after that one was one, like, it also was like another big 5 board. I'm pretty sure it was like Maple Skateboards or something.
Oh.
But when I was little, I was really into Termite.
Yes.
Termite skateboards.
Little
Like,
boards, yeah.
I was seriously like 9 years old and I was like, my dream is to ride for Termite.
Oh, that was your
That's
dream.
what I want.
Did you know who rode from at that point?
Yeah, I used to watch like Kern Caples and Louis Lopez and this kid, Timmy Lopez too. He, like all these random little kids. I don't know. I used to
But
watch
you related to them because they were just the son was the same age.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There was this girl, her name's Hannah Zanzi, and she had a part in this Termite video called Pest Control that I used to watch like every fucking day.
Really?
And I was like, oh my God, that girl's so fucking cool. Like, I want to be like that. And I
Right.
want to ride for Termite. And then I turned, like 10 or 11. And then somehow I got in touch with Termite. I think they're in Venice. Or they were in Venice,
Yeah,
actually.
part of Grind King. I think,
Oh,
at one
that's
point.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
What, you got in contact? Like, did you send a sponsor me tape or did you just saw him out? If someone saw you skating?
So there's this kid that who is in my hometown. And he rode for them. It was this kid, Timmy. And yeah, whatever. This kid, Timmy. And his dad told the company about me or something, and then they sent me a couple of boards, and I started riding for them.
Oh, really?
But, yeah,
So your dream came true.
yeah, it did. Isn't that weird?
Were they really like they were small boards, right? Weren't they like minis?
Minis, yeah.
They didn't make a board bigger than like 7.5 or 7.75, and they kicked you off when you were 13.
13.
Then you go to
Something
16
like that.
Yeah,
skateboards, and then you get kicked off of
Yeah.
there, and then you have to go get a real sponsor.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Start
real.
21 skateboards.
Yeah, 21.
They're not still. Are they? They're not around anymore, right?
I don't think Termite's around anymore.
They pigeonholed themselves pretty good.
I
right
love
there.
that.
Yeah, I
Pest control.
Pest Control, dude.
Yeah, don't
Chase
put-
Webb,
Oh, yeah?
Kern Cables, or Louis. They were like all
Austin
in that
Gillette was on there too.
Yes, Austin Gillette.
Yeah.
I remember
Daniel Espinoza?
I remember the fucking beginning of his part. He like jumps on some table in a diner and he's like singing into a ketchup bottle.
I
Austin
don't think I've seen this video.
I had it in my tote bag that I was gonna bring just in case you guys asked me if I used to watch skate videos. Because I listened to Lizzie's podcast and you guys were pestering her about her watching skate videos.
Because
and
she
I'm like,
doesn't.
Oh, no, I know. And I was like, oh my God, they're gonna fucking ask me if I watch skate videos.
I'm gonna bring my first video,
I'm
the
gonna bring
termite,
the termite
pest control
video.
video.
It actually wasn't my first video, but
What was
it
the first
one of them.
video?
So when I was little, my dad bought me Hocus Pocus
Oh.
and Future Primitive
Damn.
Did he buy that for
and
himself? Or
Shackle Me Not. Huh?
did he buy it for himself or you?
It was for himself, but obviously I was like, what is this? This is so cool.
Wait, did your
Yeah.
dad skate a lot too, or
He used to.
yeah?
We used to like skate together and battle it out. I'd play skate with him and shit.
That's a cool bonding experience.
Yeah,
that.
it was
You know
pretty
what I mean?
cool.
A lot of kids don't get to do stuff like that with their parents.
Yeah, I thought it was sick.
You'd play your dad at skate.
Yeah.
Who would
Did he-
win?
Yeah.
I feel like at first he would win, and then at some point I was like, he couldn't beat me. I don't know.
Damn, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Or was he letting
good
you
time.
win? And then maybe
Man, I hope
later
not.
later on, then you were letting him win because you were better than him.
Yeah, I was faking it. I
Yeah,
was
you
like,
know?
What's your
I'm gonna be
dad's?
nice.
Hey, what's your dad's best trick?
Fuck. Honestly, the thing that surprised me the most when I was growing up is that he was really good at slappy grinds.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, when I was little, I was like, how do you do that? You're literally running into the wall and like getting on there. What? I was so confused. But
Did
yeah,
you learn him?
Not really. I'm still really shitty at them.
Yeah, yeah, they're hard. I can't do them. Actually, I
that a
haven't
lie?
tried. I haven't tried.
That's a lie. You could definitely slap me.
It just takes the time and effort to learn.
Yeah.
That's all.
I don't know. It's a little scary. You're literally just running straight into the
They're
curb.
fun though. They're fun.
Raj
You
can
have a
teach
good
it pretty
time.
well.
Yeah,
He knows how
it's
to
a
do
good. It's a good.
Down to go skate with her dad?
That'd be amazing. Does your dad still skate?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Oh,
Not too often these days.
Is that funny? You brought up Lizzie not watching skate videos. What does she do? She doesn't watch skate videos.
drinking boba tea, like 3-hour conversations.
She skates and
She skates. She watches people skate these days. I don't know, but I don't think she
Boba
really
tea.
watches. Yeah.
It just does like a skateboarder doesn't watch skate. It's just weird.
It's a little
Especially like in
strange.
the height of their careers.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I don't know. I grew up playing a lot of like Tony Hawk and skate and fucking watching skate videos or like watching stuff with my dad, and it is kind of weird, you know. I think a lot of people actually don't watch skate videos. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
You have Instagram and stuff these days.
I still watch skate videos.
You know what was weird when I was growing up? I mean, I wasn't the biggest watcher of skate videos. I mean, I would watch skate
I'm
videos.
the same, yeah.
But when I was hurt, I would watch skate videos, and when I wasn't hurt, I wouldn't watch skate videos. Isn't that weird?
interesting.
Yeah.
But did it mess with you though? Because you're like, fuck, I want to go skate.
That's
now.
that's
gonna
probably
say it
why
sucks.
though.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't involved in it, so I wanted to watch it. Maybe.
Sometimes, you know, like I hurt my knee a couple of weeks ago, and so lately, like I've been going to the park and watching like sessions, like my friends skating, and I'm like, fuck,
like
this
torture.
is really hard. Yeah, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go get boba because I can't skate, so I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just sitting on my phone or filming you guys.
Right. Knee injury, is it bad or is it just we don't know?
No, I don't think it's too bad. I just hyperextended it. It just bent in like that, and
Little tweak or something
yeah,
like
it's
that.
just a little tweak. I just gotta stay off of it for a couple of weeks.
What other injuries? I mean, you a shoulder.
Yeah, a few years ago, or back in 2015, I had shoulder surgery. I had to get my labrum redone because my shoulder, my right shoulder, used to sublux all the time. So it
What does
like
that mean?
it would pop out and pop back in. So it wouldn't fully dislocate. Like it's dislocated twice, but you know that's when it pops out and it stays out. But it used to just sublux like I would do like a little turn or something and it just go poof, and it'd like pop out and go back in. So
Would it-
that's
would it-
sublux.
The muscle is still holding everything on there.
Kind of,
But
yeah.
it would just you would feel it just come back
Yeah,
real
it's the
quick.
weirdest.
Was it crazy pain the shooting through it or?
It would hurt. Like if it would sublux, it'd hurt for like a couple of weeks, and I'd not skate. And then eventually, it was just like wear and tear over time, and I had to go get surgery.
Yeah.
And now it doesn't have any problems. No,
Is that amazing?
it's so good.
That's
you know,
awesome.
it's like getting what do you call it? Fuck, what is it called? You know, like when you have a toothache and you get the fucking
Root canal.
root
Yeah.
canal. It's
You
like
got
it
a
doesn't
root canal
bother you
on your-
ever.
Isn't
It
that
doesn't
ama-
bother you ever again once you get one.
So when you got
That's what
surgery,
surgery was.
When you got-
The nerves are dead.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you got surgery, how long did it take for you to recover from that?
It was 6 months
6
recovery.
months.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember doing my first like hand plant after I
Ooh, that must
my
have been
surgery.
tough.
Scared?
It was a little scary, but you know, I was encouraged because I was in Sweden at this contest called Vertitac.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're all hyped because it's an event and there's a bunch of people around, all your friends are there. Mm-hmm. And I think it was just like middle of a run. I was like, I'm gonna fucking do a hand plant. I fucking did one, and it felt okay. It was a little shitty, but it was fun. You know, it was like timid. It was a little timid plant.
Right.
But I was like, yeah, I can still do them.
Still got it.
Yeah.
Coming back from an injury is tough. You
Yeah.
know, you gotta
You got to ease back.
ease back into it. Yeah.
That bird attack contest is sick.
It's the best contest ever. I
Yeah.
love going there.
Wait, where is
It's
it
so
again?
fun. It's in
Sweden.
it's in Malmo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at this skate park called Bryggeriet. It's like a indoor. It's actually like a high school that has like a skate park or something.
Really?
That's where like Oski
It's a
and
skate
those guys
school.
went.
Yeah, Oski's from Malmo.
I did
Yeah.
hear
I
about
think.
that.
Yeah.
I hope I
so.
didn't get that wrong.
I think he is too.
I want to say he's from Malmo. But
that
yeah,
guy's good.
that vert ramp's like perfect. It's not a huge one. It's like a little
It's like a little,
11,
like,
10,
yeah.
11 foot ramp. Yeah.
What was it like the last time they had it was like a hockey theme and they had like a wrestling theme
I
one
mean,
year.
yeah, they have a theme to the event every year. Like, one year they had like a circus theme, and then they had the hockey theme.
Yeah, they had like a wrestling theme one year too, I think.
I gotta follow this. I've never really
pretty
dove
sick.
into it. Yeah.
I think it's about to happen again in April.
How do you skate in the contest? You do pretty well?
You do pretty well in contests, though.
I
You-
do pretty
you do.
average.
What's average?
No, but you
Like
do top
6?
3 a lot.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Top 10 is good.
Sometimes, top 10 is like,
It's good.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
stoked.
I mean, how many people are in the contest if they're top 10?
10.
Shit,
Yeah.
no. I swear, these days there's like 35 girls or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like when I was younger, I could just like skate a contest and not worry or be scared, and I'd just like land stuff and not be mentally nervous or whatever. But now I'm like, all these factors are coming in, and I'm like, so, I don't know.
Overthinking it a little?
Yeah,
Really?
I'll just overthink stuff, and I'm like,
Is it just because there's so many people skating, or is it
Yeah.
just
Wasn't like I feel practicing on like bowls and it's scary almost. Like
Dude. The practices are insane.
Yeah, they
like,
look crazy.
I don't know, like one of the last events that I skated in where there was like a ton of girls, and it was actually due tour. It's like they split up the 30 girls into like 2 practice sessions or whatever, but there's still like 15 of us in each session, and they give us like 1 hour, like 45 minutes to an hour. And it's like fucking everyone trying to drop in at one time, and it's so insane, and it's not fun.
Yeah, if you think
So
about
it
it,
feels
if
like-
15 in an hour, if they're doing 1 minute run, I mean, that's not enough time to get warmed up.
Exactly. It doesn't feel like you can prepare at all.
Huh.
So it's not that fun.
Yeah, that's a little.
It's
yeah.
not that fun, to be honest. But
But you
I
do
mean, you
good-
get what you can get, you know?
Yeah, that's true. But you do good. I mean, you won the exposure vert contest a couple years ago.
I think so.
I think so.
I forget.
How do you forget?
I don't know.
You don't have a trophy wall?
No, actually, yeah.
You don't have a mantle?
Do you
No, I
remember the first
don't.
contest you won?
My mom has all the trophies.
Oh, she
Yeah, the
keeps
first
everything.
contest, like real contest I won was like the Van Dorn Invitational, which turned into the Vans Park series, and it was
Sure.
in Huntington Beach. Actually, no, that wasn't the first contest I won. The first one I won was the girls' combi in like 2011.
That's amazing.
Damn, that was 9 years ago.
How old were you then?
Like 15 or 16.
Wow.
That's
Fuck,
amazing.
that was so long ago. I still had braces. Yeah, ages ago.
Were you?
You look great.
Well, growing up in the bowl and vert stuff, was it intimidating being around all the dudes ripping and I mean what?
Actually, I don't think I was that intimidated growing up skating, like with some of the dudes, because it's funny, I grew up skating combi, like a lot, and some of the dudes that were there were like just like these legends that I didn't even know really were legends at the time. I was like this little girl who was
Some
like, I'm
old
just
dudes.
yeah, seriously, like
Old dude's good.
Lester Kasai would be there,
Oh,
fucking
wow.
Christian Assoy, and like Lance Mountain be skating combi, and I try to get in on the sessions. And
Snaking them.
I didn't know who the fuck they were
That's amazing.
for a little
love
bit,
that. Yeah,
until
yeah.
and then I started watching skate videos, and I was like, whoa, I saw that dude.
I'm sure other people
yesterday."
maybe were taught like that. Lance Mountain, this it's a Grosso.
Yeah, no, my dad would
yeah.
be like, oh my god, go take a photo with that guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, he was fanning out more than you. Yeah,
Yes.
you didn't even know who the hell they were.
He'd be like, hey, my daughter wants your autograph.
It's for him.
like, yeah, it's for me.
That.
But yeah, no, I'd skate with all those dudes, and then I feel like I wasn't as intimidated to skate with the boys just because I was always around all these older people
Sure.
ripping, and they were really nice to me,
Yeah, yeah. Is that where you met like Lizzie and?
No,
Because she was skating combi a lot too, right?
yeah. When I first met Lizzie, we were at like this backyard ramp for this boy's birthday. This boy Shane, he lives in Malibu, and he had this like 8-foot half pipe in his yard. And I was 11 years old, and she was 14.
Did you get invited to the party, or how did you end up? Yeah.
This kid Shane, he rode for Termite with me. So yeah, he was having a little birthday party. He turned like 9 or something like that.
Was Timmy there?
No, Timmy wasn't there.
What about Johnny?
No, Johnny.
Okay, little Johnny.
Just me and Shane and Lizzie. And she was asking
Just you
me.
3?
No,
There's more.
there was other people.
Okay.
And it's funny because she was teaching me, or she was asking me to teach her how to do frontside airs. And I thought that was hilarious because now she's like way better than me, but I was like above her at the time,
Oh.
Did you know who she was?
No, she
No,
was
she was-
14 and nobody.
I mean, I don't know. I just
You just grew up skating combi and any other parks around?
how did you even get and start to skate transition in the first place?
Shane El Segundo.
That's true. Is it the El Segundo Park there? Did you skate
No,
there?
yeah, I have skated there, but that park's, I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but it's really small and little, and I used to, like, my parents would drive me down to Vans, and I would skate there a lot.
But,
They
like,
had, like, a vert ramp and, like, all these other things.
Growing up in Southern California, a lot of skaters here just get drawn to street stuff because that's what's mostly around. How did you get drawn to skating transitions, like, right away?
When I was growing up, like, I watched, like, the Bones Brigade or Future Primitive, and it was, like, a lot of transition skateboarding in it. And I just think right away I was just drawn into, like, pools and bowls. And
That's so rad that your dad bought you those videos.
Yeah.
And that's what led you to that. I mean, that was way before your generation.
Yeah.
Before my generation.
And, yeah.
But it's almost like a little history. I mean, they were for him, right? You were saying the videos were for him, but you watched them.
But now, like, I love those.
But it's
videos,
rad
you
because
know?
it's a little history lesson. A lot of skaters that are coming up, they just get the new stuff, or they get the new YouTube video, or the new. They're not going back.
Got the new YouTube.
They get like
guys.
You know,
they
they
get like current stuff, and then you look into it more from the past.
Yeah, when you're older.
Yeah. But like that's amazing. You started back straight history lessons straight to the beginning. Not the beginning,
Yeah.
but beginning of videos. Almost.
Totally.
Yeah. Wow.
I haven't.
Like,
I still haven't seen
love all
Future
those
Primitive.
I love all those old videos.
No, it's that's amazing though. So you went from Future Primitive to Termite, and then what?
That sounds funny. I don't know.
I know Future Primitive Termite.
It was all a mix of videos, you know.
Sure.
I even watched like a girl's video. What is it called? Like Element Skateboards Getting Nowhere Faster. Getting Nowhere Faster. Yeah, it's got like Lindsay Adams Hawkins, Cara Beth, Mimi Noob.
Sick.
So I watched old dudes skateboarding. I watched like kids skateboarding, Termite. I watched girls skateboarding.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
there was a little bit of a spectrum.
Who was your favorite skater when you were growing up?
When I was growing up, I used to just say like Christian Asoy or Lester Kasai.
That's amazing.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
That's
but
amazing.
then also Lindsay Adams Hawkins and Mimi Noob, they were my favorite girl skaters.
What about now?
Jamie Wilkins.
Oh, he's sick.
Yeah.
Incredible, yeah.
Yeah.
dude's
He
gnarly.
makes me want to skate.
Because he writes for Lakai too, right?
He rides for Lakai and is pro for Creature.
Teammates.
He's fucked up. He's so good.
We'll get into the Creature, Dickies. I don't know if we're going to talk about Dickies today. I'm just kidding. Joe's over here, team manager. When did you first get sponsored? What was your first, like, was
Termite.
it shop? Well, no, I know Termite, but you said you just got a couple boards from them.
Yeah.
Or were you actually sponsored by them?
Yeah, I was actually sponsored by Termite. But before Termite, I rode for this local company called Gridlock. They're based out of San Bernardino, actually.
Oh.
So my parents, like I grew up in El Segundo, but my parents had a house in Montclair.
Okay.
And that's why, like, the first skate park I ever went to was Upland,
Upland, yeah.
which is in San Bernardino.
Gotcha.
And, I used to just go to the local park in Montclair all the time. And then this guy, Mike, he had this little board company called Gridlock coming out of there. And so he started giving me stuff. And then after that, I rode for Termite.
And then what after that?
I rode for H Street when Tony Mag brought it back.
Sick.
Which is funny because the first videos I watched were Shackle Me Not.
yeah.
And
Focus.
Hocus Pocus, yeah.
Now,
Thank you.
how are you getting on these? Is it are they watching you skate? Are you filming them? Are you giving them clips? Or, I mean, how is this working?
So I got on H Street because there's this guy who came. He randomly went to Montclair Skate Park one day when I was there. I'm forgetting his name now, but he went there to like donate a bunch of old skate stuff that he had, and I guess he knew Tony Mag, and he was like, hey, like, I know this guy, and he's like from San Diego, and he has like this shoe company, and it was Osiris.
Sure.
And so I started riding for Osiris around like 12 or something. And then I met Tony Mag, and he decided to bring back H Street. And then I left Termite for H Street, I was 13 years old.
Do you
Couldn't
think
ride for Termite anymore.
I know, I was going to say,
You gotta get the booty
I
anyways.
had to move on.
move on.
Yeah.
I wonder if they like pull the kid aside, like, hey, you're 13 now. Gotta find another board company.
I know. Is it
know-
is it not spoken, or is it spoken about? Or
I think
is it just kind of...
it's a little unspoken. Like, I was definitely still small enough to ride those boards. I think I still am. Like, I'm not even 5
Did
feet
they
tall.
pay
Like,
you?
I could still ride. No, I was
No?
12. What?
I don't know.
What size board do you ride?
I ride an 8.
8-inch board, but like, what's the wheelbase and length of it? Like
The look on her face was just like, what?
I'm all shit. I don't know this.
Like a termite.
I don't even know what
28 inches probably.
Dude, I don't know. It's little as fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, when you skated Termite and then you skated for 8th Street, did you go from like skating a 7.5 to an 8?
No, I think he made me like 7.75s or something like that, you know?
medium.
So
I think a lot of companies still, they make the 7.75s.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And then you could just bump it up whenever you want. So you ride an 8, 54 wheels? That was just a
Right
guess.
now I'm riding 55s.
55s.
But it ranges, you know, like I'll usually ride 56 to 58.
Okay.
Those two. I used to ride 60s.
Have you ever ridden a 58?
No.
Wait, why,
Not even on my cruiser
Why are
board.
you riding a 55 now?
Like growing up, I used to ride a lot of big vert ramps. So I'd ride, like I started off 56, then I went 58, then I went 60s. But now, you know, like all the contests have us riding parks. Like it's like the deep end is fucking 8 or 9 feet.
Right.
And then everything's like a mini ramp or a bank. And so, I don't know, I didn't really necessarily need 58 millimeter wheels or 56. 55's kind of a good balance.
What wheels do you skate?
I skate Bones wheels.
Bones bearings.
Yeah.
Swiss.
Yes.
Independent trucks?
Yep. I ride Indies. Indies, Bones, Bone Swiss.
You got a good sponsor lineup. Creature. I mean,
Yeah.
That's good. You ever skate with David Gravette?
No.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Such a good
I mean,
dude.
I've met him a couple of times. Never really like hung out.
Okay.
But
You ever get the
he's
chance
cool.
to hang out with him? Take that opportunity. He's amazing.
Go camping with him.
Such a good dude.
Okay.
We've had like
if you're near a waterfall
conversations,
and you lose him, he's probably behind the waterfall.
Oh yeah. If he walks off by himself, just let him be.
Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
but- Okay. Yeah, I won't bother him.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Who else do you skate with that's on Creature?
Chris Russell sometimes. He lives in Carlsbad now, so he's pretty close to me. Corey Juno.
Wow. Oh, dude, he's
He's the
incredible.
best. Yeah.
But actually, in the past year, I haven't seen him too much.
Huh.
But I do skate with him. You know, like lives in San Diego too, so I'll see him around.
He's on Creature?
Yeah.
Damn. He's not pro yet, is he, or is he?
No, I don't. No, he's not pro yet.
He's like #1 at all the pro contests.
gnarly.
But
He's
just
so
not.
Kelly's
good.
favorite fucking training guy.
Oh, dude, 100%.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I like watching
He's
him.
amazing.
Yeah.
He's like in a contest when you watch him skate, you're like, how the fuck are you doing that entire run in one run?
Yeah.
It's like all these bangers back to back to back.
And he looks so nonchalant.
Yeah, I think I said
Yeah,
one time
he's
he's
so
like the Gino of
Laid
like
back.
Yeah,
park skating.
He kind of represents that, I guess, yeah.
I'll see Milton around at Prince every once
Oh,
in a
yeah,
while
he lives
too.
down there too, huh?
Yeah. He'll come with like his daughter in the morning. It's so cool.
Rad.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
there's a
Willis
big-
when he's in town.
Oh, Willis?
Yeah. Creatures is huge. Like
Yeah.
there's
But
so
it's-
many that ride
There's a
Creature.
lot of pros that live down in that zone.
Yeah, for sure.
Where else is there to skate? Prince Park. Do you ever go to Poods?
Sometimes.
Because they have like a little pool or like a bowl or something in the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool, actually. They have like down in San Diego, especially, they have the bowls separate from the actual street
Yeah.
section.
I like that thing actually, but the sun's kind of bad there during the day, so I kind of suck. Like the face wall in the deep end, you're like trying to just do a slash grind, you're just fucking blinded.
It's better on cloudy days.
Yeah, definitely.
What happened after H Street?
After H Street, I started riding for Hoopla Skateboards, which
Okay.
is this
Mimi Noop.
all-girls company. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mimi Noop and Carabeth Burnside.
Rad. How'd you get hooked up with them?
I was skating in my very first X Games when I was 12 or 13.
I love that.
They used to have women's vert, and I was skating my first vert contest, and Mimi Noop came up to me and she's like, hey, like, I know you got your little H Street or Termite thing going on, but I'm coming out with this new company. It's, called Hoopla, and I'd be stoked if you were on it. And so I called up Tony Mag, and I was like, hey, yeah, like, Mimi's coming out with this company. What do you think? And he was like, yeah, like, that'd be cool for you. If you want to ride for her, go for it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then I did for, like, 4 years.
And you
it was
say you were
awesome.
12? No.
13
or
probably.
12?
I think I was 13. I was 13.
Listen, that's amazing for a
2008.
13-year-old to even do that. I mean, some grown-ups don't even make that call.
Yeah.
They'll just switch teams without even
Yeah.
telling
Tell
them.
him, yeah.
Like, yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
13 years old.
Yeah.
And so did you know Mimi? Did you know what was, or did it sound like a rad opportunity?
I knew Mimi, and I'd skated with her a handful of times, and I think it just sounded cool because, ever since I was little, I was attracted to like Termite had all these kids on it. I wanted to be on it, and then there's this girls company that came up to me, and it was all girls, and I don't know why. I just thought it would be really cool, fun, and so. Yeah, I accepted the offer.
Wow.
And it was a good ride. It was fun.
How long did you skate for Hoopla?
Like 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5? Yeah. That is a good run.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what happened? Why did you... And I'm assuming you left from Hoopla for Creature.
Yeah.
Why?
At some point, Hoopla, they decided to make pro girls board. Like, they decided to give a couple of us pro boards.
Okay.
And Mimi, I was one of them. It was me, Alana Smith, and Smaria Brevard.
Rad.
And I don't know, at the time I wasn't ready to be pro. And I just I got turned pro, and then I kind of called up Mimi and I was like, hey, I don't think I want this yet, And so I left the team, and then, I don't know, a couple weeks later I called Darren Navarrette, and I was like, hey, I'm kind of in this thing right now. I don't know if I want to ride for this company, but I also want to move on.
Why didn't you feel like you should be pro?
I feel like I hadn't done enough things yet, or deserved it really. Still don't feel like I deserve it, And
what time were you, what was this, 15, 16?
No, I was actually 18.
Oh, okay.
At the time. Yeah, it was 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
4 or 5 years ago.
But you didn't you didn't think you deserved it.
I don't think so. I don't know. I think I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure about a lot of things.
Or maybe you were just...
And so I just was like, I don't know. I feel weird. I have my name on a board. I don't know what to think about it. And so I just didn't want it.
Isn't that weird? Did it mess you up, in contests and different things? Having your name on a board?
Not really.
No?
I only wrote that, I literally left, a couple of days after. So
that quick?
Yeah, so I wasn't, writing my name on a board for a while.
Wait, you turned pro and then just
Did they
left?
manufacture boards with your name on it?
Yeah, and, they did.
Huh.
They only made 500 of them or
Okay.
something.
Sure.
So it wasn't they were selling them for years or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the day that I did, when I was shown that board, I was happy. I was stoked. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Is that real?
Right. Yeah.
It wasn't I didn't appreciate it.
Well, did they surprise you randomly?
Yeah.
How did that go down?
They all had us go to Prince Park in Oceanside, and they're like, hey, we're just having a session, we're all going to shoot some photos or film, something like that. And then we all got together for a group picture. And then, they pretended to take a photo. And then they handed me, Samaria, and Alana these boards with our names on them. And we all looked at them like, whoa, what the heck?
Oh, in shock.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah. That was actually a really good day. That was fun.
Sounds like a good day.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. But then a couple days later, you didn't want it.
Yeah.
Or you didn't think you deserved it. That's what I should. No,
Yeah.
not that you didn't want it.
Yeah, I think I just wasn't ready, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't think I don't want my name on a board quite yet. And, I talked to Mimi, and we're still really cool. We hang out.
Sure.
And skate every once in a while if she wants to skate. Or,
Yeah.
Did you save any of those boards?
Yeah, I still have a couple of them, actually.
It's interesting because we do talk about it on the show about, being surprised or being, having that discussion,
Yeah.
and some people like it and some people don't. They want to be involved with the process and, are they ready to turn pro? Are they, it's nice to have a conversation about it sometimes,
Yeah.
Sounds like in this case, it would have been nice to have that conversation before the
think
surprise,
so.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like I was so young at the time. I didn't really know what I wanted. I just was still just skating for. I'm always skating for fun.
Sure.
But at the time, I was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't think I want that. I don't know.
Huh. Made you feel weird a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah. I could.
When I think about it now, I'm like, oh, I probably could have ridden that out a bit longer.
Sure.
I could have kept that board for a bit, kept it going, but then
Right.
that's just not how it played out.
At the end of the day, as long as you guys left on good terms, you guys are still
Yeah.
cool. You moved on to Creature. You're in a good spot now.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
everything sounds good.
Yeah, everything's good.
Were you nervous calling Darren Navarrette?
Yeah, I was fucking shaking when I called Darren. I was like, I had to put the phone on speaker, and I was all seriously,
Did
like
you know
so
him?
nervous. Yeah, I
Okay.
did. I had, hung out and skated with him before, but I don't know. If any phone call like that is nerve wracking.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah.
did you do? Just
I'd be
ask him?
scared.
Like, I get scared calling the fucking dentist or the doctor. Like, how am I gonna get scared calling this dude asking to sponsor me or something?
Right.
Well, what did you do? Just call him like, hey, I want to ride for you guys? How does that work?
Probably
Yeah,
get
I
some
called him and
boards.
said, like, hey, like, Hoopla turned me pro, but I don't think that I want this yet. I want to ride for someone else. And he was like, okay, we'll get on a creature board and we'll see. So I ordered a creature board from my shop sponsor, SoCal Skate Shops, and they sent me one, and then I posted a couple of clips skating it. And then he was like, okay, we're down. We'll send you a couple of boards. And then that's how it started.
Wow.
Wait, so you're posting your clips on Instagram?
Or something, I don't know, something like that a while ago now.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear that now because you're the first
Yeah,
generation.
you just post them. You can't just, yeah.
It's kind of the first generation I'm hearing on the show that happening. You
Yeah.
know?
Totally.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So they took notice, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't try and like tell Hoopla like, hey, don't make the board. I'm not ready to be pro yet. Just and stayed on the team. You know,
Yeah,
you
I
could
don't
just like
know why I just left.
I mean, it's all right.
Yeah, it's
now.
all good.
Yeah.
We're all here. We're all friends. It's fine.
I love it.
Yeah.
So when did the contest thing come into play? Sounds like at a very young age.
I did my first contest when I was 9, and it was at the first skate park that I ever went to, at Upland.
Upland.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they had a local bowl and street contest.
How'd you do?
I think I won them both for the girls' divisions, but back in the day, there's probably like 3 of us that skated in the contest.
Right,
And it was
okay.
probably no one that's skating in the events now. But yeah, started off with that, and then heard of like the Combi Pool event, skated that one, and then there was like, what is it, like Clash at Claremont?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
They had a pool invert contest, and I skated in that, and then eventually they had like women's X Games, and I got invited to do the vert event. Mm-hmm. I just kind of slowly started from there.
Yeah. You enjoy it?
Yeah, I think I used to enjoy it more when I was a kid,
Why?
because I was not as scared. Like, I would just not give a fuck and just do whatever I was doing, and now I'm all like,
in your own head.
yeah,
thinking about
I'm
it too much.
I
Yeah,
feel like,
yeah.
I don't know. When you're younger, I feel like you're more fearless and you just don't think about stuff. But now I'm like, oh, well, this is gonna happen, or like that's gonna happen, or like, I don't know.
Are you thinking too much about your run, or are you thinking about slamming?
More like my run. Like, what am I
Yeah.
gonna do? Like, before I used to not have to really think about what I was gonna put together. It was like, I'll just do stuff. Now I'm like, should I do this or that, or like, what am I gonna do in my run?
Overthinking it.
Yeah,
Do you think you're
just overthinking
comparing
stuff.
yourself to other people?
No, I don't think I compare myself with other people, but I just feel like,
Like outdoing yourself? Or do you look at a run and be like, I did that last time, I got to do something better?
I
Or
don't know, how am I going to put my absolute best tricks in this 45-second run? And I don't know, your tricks change every year. And I feel like when I was younger, I would just be able to just like do every single fucking trick that I knew.
Right,
and
right.
now I'm like, God, I got to pick from these tricks, but I might not land that one. Or I don't know, I kind of do that trick ugly, so I don't know if I want to do that one. But it's one of my good tricks. I don't know. It's all over the place.
What do you normally have, like 3 runs, 4 runs?
Yeah, now it's like 3 or 4 runs.
Just start off with the basics and then work your way up.
Yeah, it used to be like a jam session. So it was like you get your intro run or 2 intro runs, and then it's like everyone just fucking drops in at once, and it's like insane.
Yeah.
And you like collide with people, or
That's
it's like
scary.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this clip of Lizzie and I skating this contest. It's called the Chili Bowl, and it's in San Francisco at Potrero, and we were planning to do this like over-unders trick where she just, I just do like a frontside slash grind and she does a backside air over me. And it took us like 3 tries in the contest, but we did it. And then after, we were still like coming around the pockets of the bowl, and it was like we were gonna, do another over-unders trick. But then we ended up like crashing into each other.
oh,
Who got the worst of it?
I think I did.
Really?
I would show you the clip. It's kind of funny.
I'm sure it wasn't
I just
funny
did like a little...
when you were laughing when
So-
you hit each
Right,
other,
right.
probably.
So I was going up to do like a hand plant because we had practiced like doing like inverts next to each other. But then she thought she was just gonna frontside air over me, which, to be honest, at the time, I don't think she was very good at frontside airs. So she tried to go and do a frontside air, and I went up to do a hand plant, and she frontside aired and landed on top of me.
Oh.
And so I was about to go, upside down, and he just like hit me, and I like spun around like a little frog. Fucking
A little frog.
dude, the clip's funny. I'll show you guys.
Do you wear helmets and stuff when you skate?
At that time, I was. Yeah.
Are you not wearing helmets anymore?
Sometimes it depends.
Contests?
Yeah, some contests I'll wear it for sure.
I trip out on the
Some
contests.
Instagram clips I don't. It just depends where I'm skating. If I'm skating like a big vert ramp, I'm gonna wear my helmet.
I trip out in the contest and I watch like the park skating.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think every skater should wear a helmet.
You think so?
Yeah.
Even the dudes?
Yeah, dudes.
Corey
girl-
Juno?
Yeah, I think everyone should wear a helmet. Because
They're doing gnarly shit.
Yeah. Like,
Those guys are fucked up.
people could say like, oh, the street skating, yeah, they should do it too. I'm like, yeah, but you guys are flying high in the air, coming
You guys
right
are
back down.
fucking flying off shit too.
But it's not like you're going. You're going up and then down. I don't know. There's been some really horrible accidents that have happened recently,
That's true.
and it's like
But listen, you could slam your head
no,
on,
I agree.
on a double set
Yeah, totally.
You can hit
on a
a
rail.
rock.
Yeah, I just prefer. I'd like to see them
Safe.
safe. But like, why don't you want to skate with a helmet on?
It's probably looks, I guess.
Yeah. No,
Like,
I mean,
like every other skate.
Also,
Yeah.
sometimes I don't like wearing a helmet because my hat, like the brim of my hat, will block the sun. I mean, it sounds kind of funny, but like sometimes the sun is so bad when you're skating like a bowl that you're trying to like go up onto the face wall and you're just blinded by the light and
yeah.
you can't see or do anything.
Chet Thomas, bring
And
back
like
topics.
the brim of my helmet helps so much. I just kind of like look down a little bit and then it helps.
Use the brim of your helmet. But it's
Hat,
it's
sorry,
Oh, you
brim-
got the hat.
brim of my
oh,
hat.
when you're not wearing a helmet.
I mean, I guess I
Right.
could do the hat and helmet thing, but
Oh, you could do the hat helmet.
Now, what if your helmet had a
too much.
visor?
Oh, like what is
Capex.
that? What is that? Burn helmets or something?
Burn
They
them
do
too,
that,
yeah.
don't they?
Yeah.
do you have a helmet sponsor?
Yeah, ProTech,
Nice. It's a good sponsor.
Do you have a color?
black or white. But growing up, I've seriously had every single color. I've had turquoise and purple and pink. Pink used to be my color.
Do you put stickers on your
Pink
helmet?
clothes, just like
Just
people that
sponsors?
sponsor me, and kind of some funny stickers. Like my friend Leon, he makes like cat drawings and butt drawings and stuff. So I put those.
Butt drawings?
Yeah.
Oh, put a butt drawing on your helmet during the X Games.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Little starfish.
You have to blur out the helmet like on the TV. It'd be amazing.
I'm making them do work, whatever.
Sounds fun. Sounds like you're
Yeah.
having a blast though, doing all this stuff. Contests and
Trying
traveling. Dickies, you got Dickie. How's Joe? Listen, Joe, he's sitting right here.
Yep.
Pretend he's not. How is Joe Monteleone
That's
as
almost
a team
impo-
manager?
You cannot imagine him not being there because his face is huge.
That's true. That's true. And he bought us pizza before the show, so it makes me
His
want to talk.
face is huge.
No, but is it fun?
No,
I mean, listen,
it's
Dickies
so
is an
fun.
awesome team. You
Yeah.
know, Jamie Foy. I mean, all these dudes, and you got
mean-
Joe. Joe's amazing. He's a great.
hiding.
He's a great dude. He
I've
is.
said this before. Like, Joe is probably the best team manager that we could ask for. Like, he's mellow, he's fun, he's cool. Like,
Your product on time?
you don't fucking.
He knows what's up. He knows what's good and what's not.
You don't get
know?
pissed for no fucking reason.
When he gets pissed, it's funny though. I guess if it's not at you.
I don't think he's ever been mad at me.
What does he ask you to do? Anything particular? Like, hey, I need you to do a photo shoot or
Yeah, I don't know. Joe asked me to, do a photo shoot or film this. Just things that we need for Dickies. Nothing
Right.
crazy.
It's good to have a team manager that is also a filmer. That
Yes.
helps a lot because
Yeah,
he's there
for
all the
sure.
time. He's not just the guy that you're calling to get product. He's there out in the streets with you
Getting shit
at the
done.
rant, getting filming stuff, going on tours. Amazing.
how did you even get on Dickies in the first place?
You hit me up. Someone hit Joe up, and then Joe hit me up or something.
We met at
We met in Sweden. I think
no, it was at X Games.
we met at X Games.
X Games in Houston, and I just introduced myself, and Ronnie told me you backed her, and then
I barely remember that.
Well, if you got
It was in
Ronnie,
Austin.
vouching,
Yeah.
you know you got something.
if you get co-signed by one of the guys, that's kind of good enough for me.
Has anybody asked about me? Co-signed for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody.
Oh, dude.
okay. Yeah.
We don't
Wow.
have
Are we putting him on?
That's
We
amazing.
don't have a manual guy.
Can I get a? Listen, do you have a talk show guy?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He doesn't do manuals anymore.
No, I don't know the manual. The talk show guy. Yeah. Anyway, this isn't about Joe. Okay. Joe wants to get in here, but you know.
Oh, he does. He's been here once.
Wanna
on
take
the
over?
experience.
Look at my experience.
Yeah.
That's amazing though, Ronnie Sandoval.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. Thank you, Ronnie.
He's an awesome skateboarder.
Yeah, he's.
Did you just meet
sick.
him from skating around, or where did you
Yeah.
meet? What was the park that he skated?
San Pedro at Channel Street.
Channel Street. And that's gone right now?
I think it's been closed down for a few years, but I think sometimes people sneak in and skate it. Yeah. But I used to go there when I was young, and I was so intimidated. I did not want to be there. I was like, these people are gonna fucking yell at me for skating here. I thought it was like a locals only place, but now I realize like all those guys are awesome. Like they were so sweet. They didn't give a shit if I was there. They'd be like stoked. But yeah, at the time I was like, I would go there when I was maybe like 14, and I was so like in my own shell. Yeah.
Did you ever get any like trouble from people skating parks growing up?
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
for sure. I remember this one time. It was actually in Upland. I was like 8 years old or something. And I was wearing this Lakers jersey and like basketball shorts. And there's this kid who came up to me and was like, why are you wearing those Lakers clothes? And also like, girls can't skate, girls don't skate. And I just went up to my dad and I was like, oh my God, this kid is yelling at me for being here right now. And I didn't know what to do.
What'd
It's like,
you do?
can you go chase him away? But I think that kid had left at like before, I was.
Your dad threw him in the bushes.
Yeah. He mysteriously disappeared from the park. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I got some shit from people for sure.
what a mean kid.
Whatever. I wonder where he's at now.
Yeah, hey, that's true.
Probably prison.
Okay, I hope not, actually.
Thinks of it as,
bro.
hey, he's in prison. Let's talk about your movie and TV career. You have a lot.
Yeah, you make me sound so fucking cool. Like,
You are
I've
cool.
only been on a couple things. Hold on,
Well,
sorry.
let me.
You have an
A
IMDb?
couple things.
I don't know. Let's look it up.
Well, let's start off real quick with
Do you have your phone?
Alvin and the Chipmunks. You were in an Alvin and the Chipmunks movie.
Yeah, I was.
How did that even?
One time.
Well, I should clarify that it wasn't. It is half a cartoon and half real, right? They mixed cartoon with people, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
So you weren't a voice or anything. You was actually you.
No, that
It's
was
like
not
kind of like
cool.
Mary
Yeah.
Poppins style almost.
Mary Poppins.
Yeah, it's like half cartoon. Yeah, they had cartoons and like real stuff going on.
So you
Do
were
you guys
in.
not remember Mary Poppins?
No, you know the fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks movies. There's just like the little animals are all
the Chipmunks.
CGI.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And then they
You
have
got to interact with those.
they have like Jason Lee in it.
Were you acting in it, or did you just do a skate trick?
So they had me saying some stuff like
Okay.
they filmed me. So the thing was, it was like there was a backyard pool party and they had a half pipe back there. So there was multiple skaters in it. It was like me, Alex Perelson, Elliot Sloan, and like 2 other dudes or something. But there was a half pipe, and then there was a ramp on the side that it like had a fly ball, or like it flew into the pool, and one of the chipmunks stole my skateboard and did like a little fly out into the pool. And so like basically they had us all skating.
Okay.
But at some point they were like having me chant stuff and say like Alvin, or like Simon, blah, 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 like I don't know. And then in the movie it was like the chipmunk was telling me like, oh, hey, miss, like, this is super dangerous. You shouldn't be doing this. And then it, like, takes my skateboard and flies into the pool or something
So
like
you
that.
had no idea what was going on?
No.
Like you saw the movie
No,
later and you're like, well, it's Chipmunks talking to me. I had no
It was
clue.
fucked. It was so funny. Like, I went in with my friend, I forget who, but we went to go see the movie, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm in this. I don't know. I just want to see it just because I'm in it. And I was in it in the first 5 minutes. I was like, I want to leave right now. Like, they had, I don't know, I was on the fucking big screen, like,
Talking to a chipmunk.
no, they cut out all the talking. I was just staring at it. And I was like, what did they have me doing? I look like an idiot. I don't know.
But did you get paid?
I did get paid. And
Okay.
actually, sometimes I still get residuals. I'll get like,
Amazing.
I'll get a check for like 8 cents. It's
8
fucking
cents.
Sick.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
Cost them more to send it to you.
8 cents, $30, $12. I don't know. Like the
It's
first.
like finding money in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
you know?
Like the first initial check was like a It was like a real check.
Big.
And then now it's like, the residual.
Yeah, off of like little rentals
cents.
or something. Yeah.
People watch it on an airplane. Like,
Sure.
Cool.
Has anyone ever recognized you from that movie?
No.
You've never gotten like a DM with like a screenshot or anything?
No.
Really? I'm surprised. Because people dig up all kinds of weird shit.
So
this
they
week.
do not recognize me from that.
So you didn't say anything?
No.
Oh, they cut all that out.
You didn't skate?
No chanting.
I skated.
Oh, you
Yes, I
skated.
did some airs and stuff, but it's way different when you're filming it. They're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna get close up and film you doing this, or like get you doing that, and then they cut it all out.
You kind of, right. You almost don't know what's going on, right? You're just, because obviously you're sitting there with a chipmunk in the final product.
Oh my god,
Like,
yeah. It's funny because
Who
like
were you talking to? Alvin, Simon, or Theodore?
I was talking to
Simon.
Simon.
Simon glasses.
They had they had this little Simon figurine, and they were telling me, the people on the set, they're like, yeah, those little figurines, they cost $25,000 to make because you can move every single joint and everything in it. And I was all,
Wait a minute.
that little motherfucker's 25 grand. It's the size of that cup right there. Are you
Oh,
joking?
that small? I thought they were going to be life size,
I
like
have
not
a
life.
fucking photo of it somewhere. No, they're not life size.
But they place it-
Scary. A chipmunk as big as I am.
Well,
Are you
no, because
joking?
chipmunks are smaller. I was picturing maybe like 2 feet tall or something.
No, they're
A
the
foot and a
size of your
half.
can. They're
And
smaller
and
than
they
your
would place
microphone.
that wherever that where like Simon was going to be here. They'd place a little
Yeah.
figurine there,
Oh, wow.
So it was like,
and then they'd edit it out.
yeah. So I had. So
Seems
they
like a
had
lot of
they had
work.
the ramp, right? And
Yeah.
then there's the ramp on the side that went into the pool. And
Mm-hmm.
I was standing on top of the vert ramp. There's the ramp that went into the pool, and I had my board on the edge, like I was gonna drop in on that little ramp.
Sure.
And then they had the chipmunk on the end of my board right there.
Oh, they put him on your board.
Yeah, so they had the little figurine right there. And
It's weird that they had $25,000 for that.
it is fucked up. Like, if I show you the photo, you'd be like, that was 25 grand. I don't know. Movie budgets are insane. I can see why people want to work there.
Right. I want to make these little I'm sure they have maybe little
Right?
things on them for the camera. And how do
like
they
you
edit it? It seems like more work to put the figurine there, edit that little figurine out, put the fucking cartoon in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I
like
mean,
extra work.
I mean, I don't know what the
I'm just trying to play it in my mind. I don't know.
How did you even get that role?
I'm pretty sure Elliot Sloan just, like, texted me or called me or something and was like, hey, we need a girl for this. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll do it. I'm pretty sure Lizzie or someone was asked before, but they couldn't do it for some reason, like, busy or something. And so I was like, yeah, I'm free.
Did they actually take your board and put it in the pool?
No, I had to ride some random board.
Oh, okay. They had another board.
Yeah.
Because that's not good.
Yeah, they had me ride a different board. And it's usually like that, actually, for most of those commercial things or something. Like, I did some, like, Disney and Nickelodeon stuff when I was little, and they had, like, random blank boards for me to ride because they didn't want Termite there.
Yeah.
Or,
But it seems like you.
Hey, you turn my
Or
board.
Hoopla.
I would hate to arrive on set and then not only are you filming for like a commercial or a movie or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
now you have to ride this board that you're not used to. It could be shit.
But at the same time, it's like you're not filming a part or anything. So
This is
you
true.
could do a slash grind or something on any fucking board.
Not Chris.
Just,
mean, especially in
not
board.
me. Yeah. No, but that's
it's
true.
like-
I could see that. They're not asking you to do like a 540 or something.
They don't
shit.
know
Yeah.
what the fuck that is.
Right,
like,
right.
It's like I could do a backside air or I could do a kick turn. They'll be like, yeah, that looks good.
And then they'll probably use a bail, these fucking
Seriously,
people.
yeah.
Like, come on. You probably did like 5 backside airs perfectly and
It's
they'll
like,
use a bail.
yeah, no, I feel like
looks the
that's what I
coolest.
found
Yeah.
out, after doing those kinds of things. After a while, it's like they don't know anything
know
about
shit.
skateboarding. You
No.
can do whatever the fuck you want. You could like
Just fake it till you make it.
you could like do a trick that you usually do like really shitty and it would not matter.
They don't, yeah, they're stoked.
Yeah.
And then you've done like other Oh, go ahead.
No, like I was just gonna say, honestly, sometimes I feel like I've done like tricks or something for them to use, and then it's like they end up putting me fucking carving or something in like a corner. I don't know.
It's like they use some bullshit angle or trick or bail, and you're like, oh, it wasn't me. I didn't do that. That was somebody else.
A lot.
You know what I mean?
It does happen.
There was
a lot,
like a Cheeto commercial that came out, kind of. I think.
Was it fucking Lizzie or something?
I don't know.
Or someone. She
But
did like a Kellogg's commercial, and I was like,
they're great.
Random moments they
Yeah.
capture. You're like, why? I was like, hey, if you guys want to hire someone,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
They could there's so much money involved. They could just hire a skateboarder and pay him $500.
But that's
Yeah.
what Jimmy
And be like-
Garecki was doing for a minute.
He was doing some
For
Disney
Nickelodeon,
Nickelodeon stuff.
Who was
Our
this?
buddy Jimmy Garecki.
Yeah.
okay.
He
Hi,
it was
Tony
some
Disney-
Montgomery and all those guys.
it was some
It was
show.
on Disney. I don't know which one it was. It was a Disney Channel show.
Yeah.
Was
But
it
it-
like
the-
365 or Get Your Head in the Game?
No, I don't know
I have
what it was.
no idea because I don't watch Disney.
But they had skating in
Yeah,
it.
no.
But then he would be the supervisor, and then he would hire all his friends
Wonder-
to come in and do the stunt work.
I was like on this Disney thing when I was really little. I was 13. It was like Disney Channel Get Your Head in the Game or something. And it was just like a 3 or 4 minute segment about kids who did sports or like talents or something.
Okay.
And
You were on it?
yeah.
Like a whole segment about you and your
Yeah, it's
skating.
really funny. It's embarrassing,
Is
actually.
it? But you're 13.
Probably shouldn't mention it.
It's
yeah.
on the internet somewhere.
Yeah, we'll find it. We'll post it on
we're-
Instagram.
It's on the
Posted
internet
it.
because I actually just posted it on Instagram as a throwback. But yeah, I was trying to find it on the internet to see if it was anywhere, but I don't think it is. I don't know.
How did they find you?
But even like
I was
you did.
13.
But even you did like a Kashi, is it the
Yeah.
cereal or whatever?
Yeah, I did a cereal commercial.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I also forget who asked me to do that.
Hmm.
But, I was on that with Zach Miller. Do you know?
Okay.
He's Chris Miller's son.
Yeah.
This other girl, Elise, who's like a skateboard photographer. So,
Huh.
I don't know. I think, yeah, someone in the skate industry just asked me if I was free to do that.
You got an agent?
No.
You should get an agent.
Think so?
Yeah.
Well,
Everybody
if they're-
else is. Why don't you get one?
I don't know.
You get more commercials and more. I think
We'll
the
see.
commercial and TV thing's great because it's just like
I think it's fun,
it's
to
just
be honest.
extra money and it's easy money.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
think
and
you're-
why not? If you're going to put me skating, fuck it.
I think if there was someone looking for that stuff for you, you would get a ton of
Yeah,
jobs.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yes, specifically for you, yes, I think so.
Damn.
It's either her or Sky Brown.
She won Dancing with the Stars.
I know. She
Really?
That
Yeah.
shit's insane. Can you believe
She
that?
won Dancing with the. She's like
Yes.
7.
I know. It's funny. I just saw her the other day, and the first thing I thought of was like, dude, that little girl fucking won this big ass TV show that's played in America. What the fuck?
Wait, you just blew my mind. I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
So she won like the
It
juniors.
was like the junior kids version of it.
Interesting.
It's just as big, and it's
Sure.
like
It's on TV like the other one?
it was the first one they ever did. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. The first juniors that they
Oh.
had ever done for
Kelly,
that
you
show.
could enter that. You
Yeah,
could be on
I mean, I'd
Junior
probably-
Dancing with the Stars.
Probably would have been really good, though. Yeah.
Could you imagine him
at the
dancing with
moves.
Sky Brown? He's all, I don't know. He's all waving her around like
That'd be
a fucking
weird.
rag
Two
doll.
left
Yeah,
feet
it'd be
over
a
here.
little-
But that's
Yeah, I see that.
no. You
I'm just
should.
kidding.
I feel like you should get an agent.
We'll see.
I mean,
We'll see
why
if it
not?
happens.
Why not? You know?
I don't know. I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah. Get some extra.
I'm bad at
cash.
approaching people though, so whatever.
I mean, you could obviously do it. You've done it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah, we'll see.
Reboot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alvin and the Chipmunks reboot.
I'll hit up Jason. Yo.
Did you meet him
Yeah.
at all?
Yeah.
Oh, he was doing the voice for Alvin. No, the
No,
dad,
he's,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the dad.
He's like a full-on
Dave?
main character.
Dave.
Dave.
Alvin
You're
and the
right.
Chipmunks.
Wait, did you meet him on the set?
Yes, but I met him before that actually at ASR.
Oh, it's yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, I know at ASR. Well,
Yeah, I met him at ASR when I was fucking like 10 years old. And then I met him 10 years later on set.
Oh, that's
Wow.
amazing.
Was your dad there?
No, just me in Atlanta.
Oh, it was in a. Did they fly you out to do that?
Yeah, it was in Georgia.
They do a lot of filming in Georgia.
I know,
Yeah.
the movie industry is huge out there. It's like
Seriously.
LA and Atlanta now.
Yeah.
But
What do you
that's
want to
where it
do?
was.
And like, where do you want to go? You want to go? I mean, are we talking about? What are we talking
have-
about?
Where do you see yourself
Honestly,
in 10 years?
Well, no,
I
I
have
mean,
no
listen, you're
idea.
young. We got the
No
Olympics.
idea.
You're
You're
not gonna.
joking.
You're not in the Olympics, right? Or
No, I'm not. I tried.
Oh, you
but
tried.
I'm not.
But you do well in. You could be in there.
So, I don't know. For the U.S. team, there's so many girls that want to be in it. There's a lot of us.
That's
and,
true.
It was really difficult for me. And like I said before, it's like the older I've gotten, the more difficult it is for me to skate in contests. Like, I just am more nervous. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing more so now. And, the past couple of years, I still skate in them because I enjoy them. I like hanging out with everyone and skating with everyone, and I have fun.
It's a good time.
Yeah, but I just feel like, I don't know, I don't get the results that that people want. Not like that anyone would want, Like,
Sure. Even for yourself. The
Yeah.
result you want for yourself, right?
Yeah, that's right. Like,
Place.
First place. Hey, top 3 is great, I think.
sorry.
But I mean,
Yeah, I
like,
don't know, like-
listen, maybe not this year. There's, 4 years from now, there could be
4
another.
years from now is not going to happen. Do you see Sky Brown and those little girls right now? They're going to be fucked up insane in 4 years. I'm going to be sitting
so are
on
you.
my
You're
ass
gonna
on
be
a couch.
fucked up and insane in 4 years.
Maybe in a different way.
in a different way.
No, yeah,
You'll
like,
be in movies. Maybe movies.
Oh,
yeah,
That's where I see you.
I'll be Jason Lee.
there you go. You'll be the voice of
Yelling
Dave.
at chipmunks. I don't know. I don't think I'll be in the Olympics in 4 years. That shit's crazy. to
Well,
think
don't
about.
never say
We'll see.
never. You
Okay.
never know.
As
Yeah.
long as
You're
you're
right.
still skating, it's
Yeah.
all good. That's not why you started skating.
Sure.
The
No.
Olympics, so it's all good.
Yeah, that didn't even exist when I was around. Like,
Exactly. Yeah, it'd be interesting
There's
to see
no
what
way.
happens.
we'll see.
But like, so you're content the contest stuff. What about video parts? You want to film Have you had a video part?
To be honest, no. Like, not since I was 12. I had an Osiris Shoes video part for the kids video.
Oh,
Really?
little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Full part with music.
Yeah, I skated to the Cry? Was that? Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
The Cry. The
No,
Cult?
no.
LaCroix?
No, not LaCroix. No, it is The Cry. You know this? They sing the song Alone that Dave.
From Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Fuck, I'm spacing now. I skated to The Cry, and
Okay.
the song was called like Truth or something, and it was an Osiris Kids video. I'm gonna look it up
Yeah,
right now.
look
Can
it
I-
up.
Can I pull
Of
it up?
course, please
Wait,
do.
was,
please do. We'll talk,
was
we'll talk while
Letitia
you're
in
looking.
that?
Yes, it was an Osiris Kids video, and she skated to MGMT.
But what about now? Is it that the contests take up a lot of time and you don't want to film a video, or do you want to film a video part, or like where are you at?
I've wanted to film a video part for like the past 2 years, and I haven't because I don't know. I just haven't been serious, and I've been lazy, and I just haven't. But
So what
you know,
do you do then? Like, I mean, are you just posting stuff on
So-
social media, doing?
Yeah, like I've been, filming like little clips here and there for Instagram or whatever because sponsors ask for it and
Sure.
stuff. But then, I was like a contest kid growing up, so I was just doing contests. And I feel like, a lot of us who just skate contests, we don't know that much about filming video parts. But at the same time, I do because I grew up watching skate videos and I watched so many, like people putting hard work into things and like coming out with them. But I just haven't done it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I've had all these little side things, like little clips in like skateboard mag video or like a Thrasher video. But I haven't made a part for myself, which I want to. And, me and Joe from Dickies, we've been talking about it.
Yeah.
So we'll
you should.
see.
That would be awesome.
Hopefully-
Joe out there.
Hopefully
clips.
this year will be the year.
If you
Yeah.
had a video part, maybe you don't want to say it out loud because maybe somebody else will take it. Do you have a song that you want to skate to? No, you don't even have a
I
song.
mean, honestly, okay, I've made a list on my phone of like songs that I would like to skate to, and then it changes every
Yeah,
few months or
right.
every year. I'm like, that is not a good song. Like, why the fuck did I think about that? But yeah, no, the song that I skated to is called Twist of Fate.
Twist of Fate.
By The Cry.
Okay.
Just because of what's going on right now with social media, like, do you feel like you get footage and then you're like, I need to put this out right away?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes I'll get really excited because I learned a new trick, and I'm like, I want to show people. I'm gonna fucking put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
And, that's what we get these days
Yeah.
for having these fucking platforms that just make you want to, like,
Yeah,
post everything that you've done that day.
Right.
makes you want to share like
Yeah.
immediately. Yeah.
And obviously I've learned, like, I got to hold back. I can't post that yet.
Right.
With a lot of things, not just, like, learning a new trick or filming clips a certain day, it's like, I don't know, Dickies will come out with a video and I can't really post it until they post it or come out with like the full edit or things like that.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you could stack on the side and kind of learn. I mean, it's hard sometimes.
yeah.
I mean,
You always want to post like a hashtag new one. Fucking, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, I think you should though take the time, maybe give it a good year or something, and just stack clips, and then come out with the video part. You know, there's so many. You could put it on Thrasher.
You get Joey disposal.
but like once you start building it, working on it, it kind of the ball starts turning.
Yeah.
You really will get involved and psyched on it
because you'll start seeing you'll start seeing them and then being put together
See
and
the
knowing.
timeline grow.
It's like your little art piece. It's like I don't even know how to explain it. It's something you can look back on and be like, that's a certain time in my life I fully remember.
Yeah, I want to definitely put out a part that like means something to me and stuff. Because like, yeah, I skate all these contests and I feel like at the end of the year it doesn't mean anything. Like people don't remember you fucking won first place at this thing
There's
or that
a lot.
thing. And
There's
it's
a lot
like,
of contests.
yeah, there's so
Yeah.
many and people don't remember. And it's like if I have a skate part, people will remember. You know, it's like a particular video or particular, yeah. You know,
And it
skate
lives
part that
there
people live,
online forever.
yeah, they learn from it and they know it. And it's like, that's what you're known for. It's
Right.
not some fucking,
A contest run.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Come on.
your sponsors are probably stoked on the contest stuff, I'm assuming.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And if you're posting stuff, it's weird, like growing up, like we
It's
live in a
true.
whole different
Dude, we
scenario.
Like-
for us, like myself and Kelly. I don't know about Roger; he's a little old, but no. For me and Kelly though, it's like unheard of to be a professional skateboarder or a skateboarder, a sponsored skateboarder for that matter, without filming video parts. You know,
Yeah.
and magazines
Yeah,
and stuff.
for
Like that
sure.
was the landscape that we lived in. Was like
that's how we came up.
that's how you came up.
Yeah.
You know, and now I
Yeah.
see all these the younger generation.
They're famous before they've put out anything.
How
For sure.
insane. It's crazy to think
I mean,
about.
I'm like part of that.
You
kinda,
are.
you know?
Yeah.
For
I think
sure.
that's awesome too. I think
Like,
I think
it's kind of weird. to think
It's
about.
weird, but it works. You know what I mean? Like that's the landscape now.
I
It's
think
just
it's
the world being connected now. Like,
Yeah.
fucking through this one platform, you don't even need to film a full part. You just put out a fucking 30-second video, and if it's got 5 bangers in there, it's like yeah.
You probably have more followers on Instagram than somebody who's probably had like 5 video parts in their lifetime and have, you know what I mean? Like it's really bizarre.
I remember this one time, you know PLG.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, I hope he doesn't hate me for saying this. I was skating with him at Hawks Ramp one time, and he was like, I had like 22,000 followers at the time, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he had a bit less. And obviously, PLG's won a fucking ton of contests. He's amazing
He's
on
great.
a skateboard.
So good.
He's
Seriously.
so talented. You know, he can do anything. And I remember him one time, he's like, you want to see what fucking 22K looks like? Right here, let me show you. He fucking drops in and does this amazing ass run, and I'm all, whoa. I didn't think anything of it at the time, but over the years I've been like, well, he really said that. He goes, this is what 22K looks like. I'm sorry.
22K?
Yeah,
Twen-
like
followers.
22,000
Yeah.
followers. He's like, you want to see what 22,000
Well, like how long
followers
ago?
look like?
How long
Yeah,
ago was that?
I was like 18 or something.
See, that's probably when Instagram was first probably hitting
Yeah.
the scene, right?
5 years ago is when like the video aspect
Yeah,
came
yeah.
hard.
Right.
Like,
That shit started when I was in like 10th grade. Yeah, so it's probably like,
but like the video aspect came in about 5 years ago, where it was like everyone was posting to their skate clips on
yeah.
there.
I remember when Instagram didn't have videos, and I was
no
like,
photo.
that's fucking weird for them to put that on there. I was like,
Everybody
what is
thought
that? And then you just started getting in the trend. You started posting videos. I don't know.
Now they got IGTV and everybody's posting 5-minute videos.
I've never
and
done
stuff.
that. I
No?
don't- No, I'm not into that. It's
Get
annoying.
Get a 2-minute run. Then you'll.
Fuck, I'd be so out of breath. Are you joking? Pumping around a bowl for 2 minutes? Fucking 30 seconds sucks.
Dude, you know what? She cusses more than LD.
I love it.
Oh my
it.
god. Cut it out.
No, it's great. I love it.
We'll beep
sometimes
it out.
Bleep it.
listen, no, sometimes you need an adjective
Sorry.
in there.
Sorry,
But
Mom.
I think it's fascinating the whole, not video part, but contests, Instagram. Because what? You got 100,000 followers right now or something, right?
Yeah, they're all
some-
ghost followers. I don't know.
Ghost
No, but,
followers.
Seems like it.
I think it's cool though to come up that way. If you're a great skateboarder, it's all that matters. If you're a
Yeah.
good role model,
Yeah.
people like you. You're in the
Hope
movies.
so.
You're in movies, dude.
Yeah.
One movie, not movies.
Movie
Commercial.
Yeah.
Work on this video part. I think I'd be so psyched to see that. Be amazing.
I'm gonna try to.
Do
You
it.
know, Joe and I have talked about it.
Yeah,
We're
you
like,
should.
This year, it's gonna happen.
How many contests do you do a year? You think? Average.
It's
Like,
changed now because
Has
of the
it?
Olympics for sure. Like
It's ramped up.
all the contests this year are like events to qualify to be in the Olympics, whatever.
Right.
But before it was probably like average, maybe like 5 contests a year or something like that.
That's nothing. That's not bad.
No, it's not that bad.
Now that it's ramped up, how many are we talking?
Shit, I feel like last year for just the U.S. team, there's probably like just 4 events just for the U.S. and then on top of like everything else, like Do Tour, fucking,
yeah.
I don't know.
So we're talking
Whatever
like
they were doing.
10, 15 plus maybe.
Maybe 10 or less.
Yeah, I
Less
feel
than
like
10.
10.
Okay.
10.
Yeah.
So what I'm getting at
I
is
mean, how many are you judging?
There's a lot, but Park. I feel like,
Dude, yeah, you would know better than I do. I haven't participated in them in the past year.
sure.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting at is that you have time. It seems like to make
Yeah.
it, to film a video part
Yeah,
in
exactly.
between the
That's-
contests and stuff.
Do a
Yeah.
contest video part. Just film a bunch of clips at contests and then do the whole thing of it.
Or just read all the clips that you posted, put them in a part together. You know, little throwback.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why do you
Trying to
sound-
learn some new tricks for a part, for sure.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, work on it.
We'll see.
I'd
I'll
love to
film.
see it.
If you're filming
you
a
should.
part, do you film at one place specifically, or do you
No.
kind of go to park? Or
No, I definitely don't want to film like at like Prince. I mean, maybe a few things for sure at my
Yeah.
local park, but I want to go to like different spots and stuff. And
Like
I
Washington
don't.
Street.
Washington Street is fucked up. It's so hard to skate. I would like to film there though. That's definitely a place I would go to do something because like people know it's gnarly. I know it's gnarly, and if I do something there, I would be way more stoked on myself for like, pushing something that I didn't think I could do
Yeah.
Right.
there.
where's somewhere you want to go?
Fuck, probably out of America anywhere. I don't know.
Anywhere out of
That's
America?
Yeah, that's a best.
Yeah, because I feel like here everything that's made for us is so nice. It's so like Disneyland.
What about FTR?
I've never been there. I would definitely film there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should go there.
I used to watch a lot of like Bam Margera clips
Oh,
there.
yeah.
For sure, yeah. I'd be stoked to go
Oh,
there,
man.
Philly.
So you're saying like maybe out of the country and
And like backyard pools or something.
Yeah.
Even though that shit is so hard. Pools
is.
are so difficult. I'm like super scared of backyard pools. It's not the same as skating like a really nice made to skate ball or pool.
are we talking about just the transition being tight? Are
Yeah.
we talking about
The walls
Yeah,
being
like
so
tight
close.
like
Right,
fucking
right.
transition with like 5 feet of vert and fucking little 2 feet of actual transition. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying?
It's hardly any flat.
You got to just skate them all the time, I feel like, right?
Yeah,
It's one of
I'm
those
not used
things.
to that,
Yeah.
so
Film
we'll
a
see.
video part. We'll choose some good music. We'll figure that out when the time comes. Because, like you said, it changes every week or so.
It changes
whatever.
all the time.
But yeah, I'll work with you on the sound
Okay.
sound design.
I'll start
yeah.
sending you
Sound
songs.
design.
What do
Or
you
whatever
think?
it's called. Sound supervisor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got some
Music
good
supervisor.
Okay.
music supervisor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sounds. What music do you listen to?
I like Coldplay. Oh, you were asking her? Oh, okay. Sorry. What did you listen to on the way over here?
A lot of Notorious B.I.G., I'll tell you that.
Oh,
It was all a dream.
Yeah,
I used to
exactly.
read Word Up. I used to read
I love it
Skateboard
when they call me
magazine.
Big Pop.
That'd be sick if you skated to a B.I.G. song.
Her and
Yeah.
Felipe.
Oh my God.
yeah, it'd be hard to get the rights.
That's
but
true. Joe can do it.
Dickies can take
Joe
care
got
of
the
that.
Joey's like,
rights.
20 grand for this song? It's all good. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Yeah, we got the budget. We're just not going to go to Spain this year or something.
Are you planning on going on some trips this year?
I mean, I hope so.
Didn't
I don't
Joe
know
say you're
where-
going to Europe?
Yeah, apparently Dickies is going to go on a 3-week Europe tour this year, so
Love that.
hopefully that'll be
You know
fun.
what? That's the best part about skating. It's the
Traveling.
perk is traveling.
Yeah, I
that's
agree.
the best. I would have never left the
Fully
country
agree.
if it wasn't for skating. I truly believe
Same.
that.
I mean, yeah, the first time I left the country was for skateboarding.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
Mexico, and then Spain.
Spain is amazing.
Spain for real, yeah. Like
Yeah.
I was 16.
Not to say that
They had-
Mexico's not. I've just never been
Yeah.
there. So
But they had X Games in Spain one year, and I went for that. I remember I had to miss my AP exams. was like 16 years old.
Wait a minute, did you graduate?
I graduated high school.
Okay.
And I went to UCI for 3 years.
Really?
For 3 years? What were you studying?
English and minoring in business. And then I realized I was going to school and not like, I was half-assing it, like straight up. Like
For skating or school?
Yeah, I was like skating. I was traveling a lot. I was having to take exams fucking overseas, and that sucked. Like,
Wait a minute.
UCI is like pretty gnarly to get into, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's a 4-year university, and it's expensive as fuck. And I started going there right out of high school, and like, that is not a place that you want to just half-ass. Like, if you're going somewhere expensive to study, like, you want to be like,
Usually,
it's like skateboarding. You want to give it your all.
Yeah.
Studying and paying $40,000 a year for it.
Usually
like,
students who are going to a good college are usually there because they want to be there.
I wanted to be there, but I was like so into my skating and going other places that I just couldn't focus on it. And I found a reason to just stop going.
Do you think you'd ever go back and finish?
I want to go finish college for sure. I don't know when it's going to happen.
Well, take advantage of what's going on right now.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll feel like, oh, I want to go back. But then it's like I have all these other things going on.
Did you realize that all the crazy spots that are at that school?
I mean, I didn't skate any of them, but I knew that certain, stair sets and things and hubbas were like fucking gnarly because I'd seen them in so many clips.
Right.
You never skate? Do you skate street at all? Really?
If there's a quarter pipe or a bank, just fucking send me to a 10 stair and a rail. I'm like, no,
Walk
just
down
kidding.
this?
That's cool.
I was not going around
UCI
Irvine and trying to fucking
it.
grind those hubbas.
It's crazy how many gnarly spots are at that school. Like, that's like the only spot I can really think of that there's like at least 15 to 20 gnarly handrails.
I don't think until I went there I realized how many spots there were.
Right.
Obviously, I'd walk around that whole campus every week and I'd just be like, I just saw that and I just fucking did some shit on that the other day.
How were you doing in school? Good grades? Straight A's?
I don't know about straight A's. I don't know. I was doing good.
I mean, listen, like I said,
Fucking
take advantage
Asian,
of what's
man.
going on right now. You could always go back,
math.
I'm not that good at math though.
5 times 5.
25.
Okay, you're pretty
That
good.
was
You're pretty good.
fast.
You're pretty good. Oh,
Oh,
the
is it
rabbit's
money?
making an appearance. Come here, bud. Come here.
Basil.
Come here. She's not like a cat, huh? She doesn't come when a
It's a he.
whatever. She went back in the room.
She's right there.
Take advantage of what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, skating's not going to be forever, right? Traveling, all this great stuff. Take advantage of it now. Go back to school when
that's
you
what
get
I'm
a
trying
chance.
to do.
Yeah.
Like, just focusing what's going on day to day right now, and then eventually, hopefully, I'll go back and finish if I need to.
You were saying business. Do you want to own a business one day, or what's your?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, I just, I was studying
It
business.
interests you, obviously.
Yeah, I was studying business because, like, what the fuck am I going to do with an English degree? I don't know. I was studying English because I like to write and I like reading.
Right,
I read
okay.
a lot and I don't know, I write, like, every day, but I don't know what I would do with that. Like, maybe I took a couple of journalism classes, but I'm like, oh, it's not that fun. I don't want to, like,
Do you have a blog?
I've made a blog maybe, like, once or twice, but I've never kept up with it.
Do you have a journal back home?
Yeah.
Does it have a
I have a
lock?
journal. No.
No. Diary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dear diary.
I'm not calling it a diary. That's weird as hell.
Do you
But
write
I
in it
don't-
all the time? Like every day?
No, not all the time. There will be months where I don't write in it.
Is there a lock on
But
it?
I used to
though?
no.
Oh. I'd consider that a journal, a diary if there was a lock on it.
There's no one to look at it though. Like
Okay. Nobody's around.
I don't. Yeah, it's not in the open for people to just open up and read.
I like that though. Writing.
Like I don't like reading it.
It's hidden under the mattress.
Wait a minute. You write in it, but then you don't like reading it?
No, I don't like to reread like my journal entries if that's what you
But then
wanna
why
call it.
write? I don't understand.
I don't know. It's like purging.
Yeah, it's like venting.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Getting your
It's
thoughts-
like
getting your
Back
thoughts
on
out.
it? You've never looked at it.
I have, but I don't like it, so I don't. Like I'll start reading something, I'm all, oh, what the hell was I thinking at that time? I'll close that shit
I
and
could see
forget
that.
about
Right.
it, and I'm like, I'm gonna go skateboard, do some other thing right now. I don't know.
You know what's funny? If I have a piece of paper, if I have an idea in my head and I know exactly what I want to say, and then I get a piece of paper and a pen, I'm blank. I can't even write anything.
Mm-hmm.
It just won't come out. I can't put my mind down to to paper.
I'm like that sometimes.
Thought to paper.
It's like
Yeah.
I'll wake up and have a dream and be like, oh, I remember this and try
Now,
to write
that's
it.
a
And then
good-
it's like, fuck. What did I dream about?
That's a good. I've heard of dream journals. Where you write down. That's
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
amazing.
try to
I
do
think
that.
I would like to do that.
You gotta do it right away though.
It's
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
though, because like I've woken up, tried to write out a dream, and then when I write them, I realized like it's not like full sentences. It'll be like some like did this or that and like super broken English,
Scattered
like
thoughts.
You're like
yeah.
shark.
because it's like just when you wake up, you're like, what the fuck is going on right now? You're trying to write something, you can't even think.
Eyes aren't focusing yet.
No,
Yeah.
I'm like one eye closed, like this is what happened.
I guess anything you do, you have to practice. But I've just never been a good writer. I blank out. I
Yeah.
can't do it. Give me a piece of paper right now, Raj. I won't write anything.
Sure you won't.
So next video part, Notorious B.I.G. We're putting this all together now.
Yeah.
We're putting it all together.
Yeah, for Creature, right? Let's get a Creature part going.
Creature, Dickies, I don't know, whoever will give me one.
Some of that pro board.
Fuck if I know. I don't think they'll ever give me a board. It's
Yeah,
fine.
they will.
You gotta work for it. I think you can do
Yeah,
it.
We've had one already.
I need to try. That's what I need to do.
See, if you do a video part, I feel like those dudes will be like psyched if you put together a part.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like contests, it's great. Do contests. It's a lot of work. But a video part,
It showcases you better.
it showcases you better, and it just goes to show. Okay, like when we were coming up, it was like the trans roll video, right? So like Chocolate and whoever Kelly skated for, and like they have video parts,
Yeah.
right? And then now you did a trans world video, and it was almost like your sponsors would be stoked because you're going outside of the company and doing something on your
Yeah.
own that's big, and the companies would take notice, and a lot of people would turn pro after their video parts.
and it shows your personality a lot too.
Totally.
I mean, if there is, you can add some stuff to it. Obviously,
Should we do a nightclub part for her?
Dude,
A
what
what
if we
part?
do a nightclub part?
Yeah, Joe Monteleone would just give us all the footage. Even though it works for Dickies.
And we're not paying for anything.
Yeah,
either.
no.
Dickies can pay us, right?
Not even we can't do a Notorious Big song either. We gotta.
Unless
We'll do a
they-
song.
That's
We don't have
okay.
budget. We don't have budget. Kelly will make a beat for you.
Yeah, I'm really good at that.
Yeah,
I've never
I'm down
done it,
with
but
that.
I think I could be good.
So yeah, no, it's in. I love it. I love it. I love the video part. I love the contests and everything. It's such an interesting, path. It's just so different. It's a world. It's like worlds apart, but we're in
Yeah,
the
no, I'd
same. We're in
imagine
the
so.
same industry.
Are there any video
It's
parts
fascinating.
now that you watch that you're stoked on?
I talked about Jimmy earlier. He had a part out not too long ago. Before he went pro, he came out with a part for Creature, and it was like fucked up insane. He's doing like kickflip 540s on a vert ramp.
Yeah.
Ollie fives like nothing. And I don't know. Even now, there's some old stuff that I'm stoked on, like Mike Frazier's
Video
Powell 8 part. Yeah, they filmed in like a day.
Yeah, it was
that
amazing.
shit is fucked up. That's like my favorite part of all time. I can't believe he filmed that in a day.
Yeah.
We sure wasn't wearing the same clothes.
Powell Magic.
I don't know,
yeah.
man. Fuck. But
You're like
he's
a
insane.
old-
He has like he has the craziest hips ever. He just could revert everything, and I don't know.
She's like a young
fuck?
old soul. Like she just
Yeah.
has all the old videos. Like
It's amazing.
It's so rad.
yeah.
Dude, what about
Growing up with a
skate
dad
the-
that skates, so like it rubs off.
how about
That's true.
the mega ramp? Have you ever tried that?
I've skated down like Bob Burnquist's the landing of his mega ramp when I was little.
Would you try it?
No,
It's pretty nice.
actually maybe, but I don't think so.
How about
I've
mini
I've
mega?
done mini mega, yeah, at
Mini mega.
Woodward.
Oh.
I went over the fly box to the quarter pipe, but that was it.
It's pretty gnarly though, huh?
Yeah, the mini mega is not mini. That shit is still huge.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It is.
big and scary.
I've done foam pit.
Yeah, foam pit's
Foam
fun.
pit. Yeah.
Dude, the thing that sucks about foam
You
pit,
can always land phone pip.
Always land foam pit.
but like those foam pit things are gross.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yes,
nasty.
and they're so difficult to climb out of sometimes.
You kind of look like an idiot trying to climb out.
you feel like you're drunk the whole
Quicksand.
time. You're like, ugh. Yeah.
Loop.
You need a rope.
What about the loop?
Loop, I don't think so.
No?
Actually, Tony has asked me a couple of times, like, he's told me when he was going to set it up, but every time I was like, I'll think about it, but I don't think, I'm not sure. Like, maybe I'll come check it out, but I've never been set on it. Like, I remember Lizzie was set on it.
Right.
For, like, years before she actually did it. Mm-hmm. Like, she'd talk about it with me and be like, yeah, Tony asked me to do it, and, like, I think I want to do it. I want to. And then, I was like, I wasn't sure if it would ever happen. And then I saw it happen, and I was like, what the fuck? She actually did that.
Were you were there? Or you
No, I saw it on Instagram and I was like, no way.
That's gnarly.
She fucking did it, yeah.
Yeah.
You never been there to see it in person?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I like to see that.
Yeah.
I like to see the mega ramp too. I've never seen mega ramp in person.
You never seen like the X Games mega ramp or anything in person?
I don't go to those things.
That shit is way
doesn't leave the west
scarier
side.
than than Bob's ramp, I feel like. Because the drop-in is like,
Vertical, yeah.
it's so insane just to the the gap. Oh my god.
Yeah, Bob's is like a mellow.
Yeah, it's like
Incline.
a mellow thing goes. "Boom." I mean, not that it's still scary.
Sure.
Yeah.
But the other one, you're like, it's like those roller coasters that fucking take you up and then they just go straight down
Drop
like
you.
that.
I don't know. The loop is maybe go check it out. Maybe if Tony sets it up again, go check it out.
Yeah, I'll
see
go
if
look at it. I
Yeah,
don't
go
know
look
if
at
I don't
it.
know if Tony's gonna set up again.
Well, we heard that he's not going to set it up anymore, huh?
Supposedly after Jimmy hurt himself.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Both arms.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hip or
what
something?
happened? He broke both of his arms?
Yeah, Jimmy
Jimmy Wilkins
broke
got
both of his
fucked up.
arms and his hip bone or something
Oh, shit. When did he do that?
last year.
8 months ago.
Oh, man.
Yeah, last year.
It's nothing to sneeze about. This gnarly.
I feel like concept-wise, the loop seems not easy, but it's not a lot. It's just like you go like up in a circle, but then you go there and it's like, holy fuck!
It's
like,
a vertical carve.
I don't think it's like,
Safe.
yeah, I don't think it's easy either necessarily. But like mentally, you feel like it's not that many steps. You just like go in a
Right.
One time. It's not like you're doing some tech shit.
But
or
you
something.
see so many people get fucked up.
Yes,
and people that are
exactly.
like amazing at skateboarding.
Yeah, I
And
think
you're
it was like
what?
I think it was like Tom Shar one year broke his collarbone. He just like did a bunch of he like went up it and was all
Just ding.
Wait a minute, didn't
like
somebody-
Steve Cab or something
Oh.
did the same shit?
Jeez, I Cab tried it.
Yeah, and fuck Jimmy too. He's amazing.
That's
He's doing
what
kickflip back lips and all these other things. Then he goes and does the loop, and I'm pretty sure he was like making them full circle, doing it every time. They just took out the mats, and then he just
Oh, no.
Didn't somebody say that maybe it was even Lizzie or somebody was saying that it would probably be easier for a street
skater.
skater to
Yeah.
do it than a tranny skater because the tranny skater's used to
Pumping and
pumping and
through.
pushing
Yeah,
where the
yeah,
street
yeah.
skater's not, and the street skater will just go up
Just
and
don't
around.
take 'em, yeah.
That
Which
makes
you're
sense.
supposed to do on the
that
loop.
makes sense. Yeah, you're supposed to like do nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
From what
Just
I
look up.
hear.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do, but apparently, yeah, you just do nothing.
Sure. Maybe I'll try.
Which sounds so weird.
Yeah,
Hey,
but-
go for it.
No
I want to
thanks.
see it.
Yeah, that'd
I'm
be
good.
crazy.
Just think of it as a manual.
Yeah. It's been amazing. This is great. You got the bunny on your lap right now. Your hair's going everywhere. This is great. Look at that.
Oh.
He's shaking. He's scared. He's about to shit. All right, you're fine. Sorry. Stay right there.
Would you be mad if he shit on you?
No,
Okay.
I'll pick it up and put it over there.
So
On
Raj.
Raj.
Yeah, just
I'll
look
put it
over
over
here.
Well, this is great. I'm so stoked for everything that you're doing, I mean, sky's the limit. You're 23 years old. You got a
You're a
lifetime
child.
ahead of you.
Gotta film some video parts.
Let's get it. Let's do it.
I'll get there.
This is amazing. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, listen.
Thank you.
Can we give you some 9 Club stuff to take home with
Yeah,
you? Maybe a
for sure.
mug, some stickers for your board.
I am down. for
Yeah?
sure.
Kelly,
Yes.
would you mind grabbing some?
I would love to grab her some stuff.
Thank you, bro.
Extra large T-shirt.
XL. Okay.
Hey, Joe,
the
go
funny
take my
too.
seat for a sec.
Oh, here we go. We got Kelly directing.
Oh my
we got Kelly
God,
directing
I
now.
can't- Sorry.
Button actually works.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
actually works.
yeah.
Joe Monteleone, he's the Dickies team manager. I'd like to welcome him to the show. Welcome him to the
Is
show.
Kelly's new replacement?
Yeah, thank God.
It's
You
gonna
look
be-
good over there, bro.
Thanks, dude.
All right, we're
It's,
gonna need you here at least once a week. Well, actually,
Yeah.
twice a week.
it's not far from my house.
All right.
We can
Oh,
do this.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's hear you laugh.
Ha.
That's good.
You gotta work on
That's
that.
pretty good.
You gotta work on that a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
Yay.
It's
I
not
can't-
bad though.
I can't like laugh at bullshit
No,
like
you
Kelly
have
does.
to.
Just like laughs at
Gotta
everything.
learn.
Joe, how's it being the team manager? Huh? Let's talk about this.
Dream life, man. Dream the best.
How's Allysha? Is she good?
It's
she
only
She
gotten good ever since I got on the team.
Yeah,
apparently.
after Allysha got on the team, then I was just like, oh, thank God.
Thank you.
Thank God for her. Fuck
Who's
'em.
the worst?
It depends on the year. It depends on the year. Every year there's somebody that I'm just like, motherfucker, like, what are you doing to me this year? But
Have I ever been the worst one year?
no, you've been bottom 2, but never the worst.
Gotta work a little
Who's
harder.
been number one?
Number 1,
Vincent?
Vince is always solid. Zach's always solid. Hayes is always solid.
It's fucking
Foy.
me.
You guys have a great team.
Dude.
You know that?
Yeah,
Like you naming off all those, you got a great squad.
Yeah, Foy.
When you go on tour, I mean, you go on tour with all these guys. Is it
Yeah.
like mind blowing to sit at a session and watch like Jamie Foy and these dudes? Like,
Yeah, it's
I mean, I would trip out.
it's pretty insane going to some of these spots and seeing Jamie do every fucking
Kelly.
warm up trick first try on a rail like nothing.
Like nothing, right?
And then every other dude too. See Ronnie go and fuck up some transition spot like
you wanna
so
laugh for me?
easy, and then I'm like, well, I want to do that,
Right.
You know, and
it's motivating,
everyone,
right? It's kind of like,
everyone. Jake, both of the Jakes, Jake Hayes, Jake Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
fucking so awesome.
I love that. Wow.
It's like intimidating and inspiring at the same time.
Sure.
Cool
Yeah.
to see them, especially in real life.
That's what I'm talking about. I would love to see Jamie Foy just at a rail fucking it up.
We could probably make that
And
happen.
would you make that happen, please?
Joe's like,
I would love to see that.
Can you guys do what, like the on location thing?
No, I just want to go. Do I have to work when I
It's
go,
like a
Joe? I
very-
want to
No,
just watch him skate.
Just grab Roger, like
Joe's always he's making us work. I want to go see. I want to go see him skate.
Create
Yeah.
content for us.
Joe,
Flip
what are you
around.
still doing there? Kelly, give Kelly a seat.
fuck Kelly. This shit's mine now.
Listen,
Button though,
I can't believe it actually works. I thought it was a
What
prompt for the last
button are
time.
you talking about?
He has to press this button to actually speak.
Oh.
There's a button right here. It used to be bigger, didn't it?
yeah, it used
We
to
have
be.
a box. Yeah, we put it in the table.
Look at this guy.
That's yours. You could take him home.
Yeah, you can take them home.
He's yours, along with
that fur.
along with a lot. First of all, Allysha, thank you so
Thank you.
much, Allysha Lee.
Okay.
Yep.
Here's a 9 Club mug for you to take home, and you
you.
could go get your boba, pour it in there.
Look how dirty it is.
Well, you gotta wash it.
Kidding.
You gotta
Kelly
wash
mug,
it. You
that's
gotta
why.
wash it. You know.
No,
Look at all
thanks.
this stuff. Wow.
You got a lot of
This is
smalls.
more. This is more 9 Club stuff than I have.
I'm smonced, man.
Here's here's a bunch of shirts. Let me just do this. Here's a shirt.
Thank you.
Here's another shirt.
Vertical tee.
Here's another shirt.
Bar
Here's
logo tee.
another shirt. Wait, is this long?
Look at this,
Dude.
Basil. Look at this. Look.
Is this long? Ooh,
See that? Look at all the things I'm
look at
getting.
this long sleeve tee.
Wow.
When it gets a little chilly out.
Yep.
Here's
that on
another
right
tee.
now.
Are you blue? You wear blue?
Yeah.
Okay. Blue shirt.
Not right now, but yeah.
Here's a.
Holy shit! Look at this. Do you
Holy
see
shed.
I know.
Oh, Basil's gonna take a little walk. You think he'll jump off? Oh, he'll jump
Yeah,
off
don't.
the table.
Yeah, don't.
He might.
That? He'll live though. If they can jump like 7 feet high.
Okay, you can't have him. Okay. Here's a.
Am I wrong?
He can jump pretty high. Yeah.
Here's a 9 Club embroidered crew neck for when it gets really got the long sleeve and then it gets really cold. You got that, and then when it's freezing,
Sick. Some good product.
here's a hoodie,
I like that one.
embroidered
The color's
hoodie,
good.
green or army green. Yeah,
That's a great color.
she's dying over here with all the fur. It's amazing.
No, I don't think so. But
think-
I'm like, ever since I've been holding him, I'm kind of sniffly. Sorry.
I mean, the fur does get everywhere.
Yeah. Last but
You'll
not
laugh when I
least,
see all that.
here's a 9 Club candle.
Wow, there's all those little crab ones back there, but he
Who
grabbed
made
that one.
it?
Oh, 100th Acre.
Is there?
Was it Rob?
Yeah,
Rob.
Brink.
Cool.
You down with that?
Yeah, I did an interview with him once.
He's a
Weekend
great guy.
Buzz?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was on the Weekend Buzz once, a long time ago.
How was it? Was this better than that?
Yeah,
Good. Okay. You kind of shook your head no and then said yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Okay. Just making
It
sure.
was.
Smell that. You a fan
if
of
I can sniff right
Cinnabon?
Ooh, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Listen.
K Fatty.
K Fatty.
Who's that?
Kelly, when he was younger, he was fat.
Yeah.
was
Jerry
his
Sue
name.
called me. No.
K Fatty.
Matt
Well,
Ebersol.
he won. Yeah, Matt Ebersol called me cave or just call me fat.
Allysha, thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
by. It's
thank you.
amazing. Good luck. Congratulations on everything. Want to see your pro board? Creature.
We'll
Be
see.
amazing. Video part.
Maybe one
Olympics.
day.
I like her attitude because
Yeah.
she's literally just like, just go as it comes as it goes,
Go with the
whatever, you
flow.
know?
Yeah,
go
we'll
with the
see if
flow.
it happens.
But I love that. It will happen.
God, I hope so. We'll see. I don't know. I mean,
enough
if it
shots
doesn't,
call
that's
for the
fine.
board.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. All right. Thanks so much again for coming.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stoked to be on the show.
Look at that high five. Earlier, she wanted to kick your ass, Raj. Now she's giving you high fives.
She was drunk earlier.
Wait, I wanted to kick your ass.
No, I'm just kidding.